Pocono Mountains offers history that is a continuation of the American story. And no matter where you visit, you can find great places to learn and explore on the Art and History Trail. Today we're in Monroe County at the newly renovated Stroud Mansion. Let's check it out. Tucked into downtown Stroudsburg, the Stroud Mansion Museum and Library offers a step back in time.
Congratulations!
Housed inside a historic 1795 home, the newly renovated museum brings Monroe County's history to life.
We just completed a 13,000 square foot addition to the back of the Stroud Mansion. And that addition has enabled us to have every room open in the historic building. So all 14 rooms are open. There are 4 floors of exhibit space, from the colonial kitchen in the basement to early bedrooms on the 3rd floor.
Exhibits explore how the Poconos evolved from a quiet rural community into a thriving getaway for visitors from across the country.
We really like to be able to tell the story of Monroe County, and there is something for everybody. We have women's history, we have military history, children's history, we have a special exhibit on the Jewish community in Monroe County, a special exhibit on quilts.
And as America approaches its 250th anniversary, places like this help preserve the local stories that connect to the nation's larger history.
This is a big year. PA 250, America 250, everybody across the nation is celebrating. And Monroe County is part of that as well, too. We do have a history here of participating in the fight for independence.
What makes the Pocono Mountains history so unique is the way it blends early American life, industrial innovation, and a legacy of tourism that continues today.
You know, I think what's really great is that we do have some very old artifacts talking about the old frontier forts. You know, what was it like here in the 1700s? This was wilderness, and really appreciating what our ancestors did to make the town what it is today.
The museum is also a featured stop on the Pocono Mountains Art and History Trail, connecting visitors to unique attractions across all 4 counties.
And we do, in fact, have a heart-shaped tub that the public is welcome to get in and get their photo of, take a photo. So we call it soaking up the vintage vibes, and get your picture in the heart-shaped tub.
Each stop along the trail tells a different chapter, from early settlement and industry to the stories that helped turn this region into one of America's most recognizable vacation destinations.
We're very excited to welcome everybody here to the Monroe County Historical Association and explore the Stroud Mansion Museum and Library.
I had a great time learning about the people, places, and communities that helped shape our nation at Stroud Mansion. Now let's learn about a few other places in the Poconos that are also full of history and culture. In Pike County, the Columns Museum preserves local history through powerful artifacts and stories tied to the people who helped shape the region. The museum is also home to one of the country's most notable collections of Abraham Lincoln memorabilia, offering a unique connection to one of America's most pivotal figures. Head to Wayne County, where the Dorflinger Factory Museum tells the story of craftsmanship that reached across the nation. Here, skilled artisans created world-renowned cut crystal, used by presidents, dignitaries, and some of America's most prominent families. In Carbon County, history goes underground at the No. 9 Coal Mine Museum. Visitors can travel deep into a historic anthracite coal mine, experiencing firsthand the industry that helped power America's growth and fueled communities across Pennsylvania.
We try to illustrate what a production mine would be as close as possible, obviously within safety concerns. So try to give people a good idea of what everybody went through during the heyday of mining in this region. We've had people through our mine from 38 countries that have signed our guest book. We try to illustrate through various exhibits home life of a miner, equipment they would take to work with them every day, safety apparatus, various hand tools that they would use, also different advertising pieces for Lehigh Coal Navigation Company. The modern world was born out of the past. So this is where we are now. We try to remind people that it wasn't always so easy.
The Pocono Mountains Art and History Trail connects you to the people, places, and stories that define the region. It's a chance to explore all 4 counties and add culture, heritage, and history to your Pocono getaway. For more information on the Art and History Trail, visit PoconoMountains.com/passports to plan your next adventure.